Medical marijuana has been approved in 28 states and the District of Columbia. Unfortunately, we lack the human studies to be sure if medical marijuana really helps. Is medical marijuana a gateway drug? I do believe medical marijuana is a gateway drug because early exposure to cannabinoids in young adults have seen a decrease in the reactivity of brain's dopamine reward centers. It can be the reason why and help further explain the increased vulnerability for addiction to other strong substances of misuse later in life. Is medical marijuana safe for children under 25? I do not think it is safe for people under 25 due to studies that the human brain hasn't fully matured yet, which marijuana can cause effects in mental health and also increase the chances of you obtaining mental health issues. Marijuana can cause certain effects on the human body. Thinking may be distorted. For an example, marijuana can cloud your senses and judgment. Effects differ on how potent the cannabis is, the way you took it, and previous experience in the past of usage of marijuana. But that's not all. It can also enhance certain senses, such as colors. Colors may seem brighter, and sounds may seem louder. Like I said, it can also distort your senses of time, can cause you the lack of efficiency to operate a vehicle. It can also lower your inhibitions that can cause risky situations. Pot affects your mind and body, which can lead to you becoming addicted. About 1 in 10 people who use pot will become addicted. The risk is also greater in younger adults. For an instance, the odds of addiction is 1 in 6 if you use pot in your teens. It can also make you dependent on marijuana. Is there a way to balance medical use and addiction regarding to medical marijuana? Yes, there is ways to balance usage. Medical properties of marijuana and its components have been the subject of research and debate. And that being said, the U.S. Food and the U.S. Food and the Drug Administration have approved THC-based medications such as Dronabol, Nabiline. They are prescribed as pill treatments. The medical use is to help forms of treatment to 2 severe child epilepsies, Dravet syndrome and Lennox-Gastaut syndrome. In addition, several other marijuana-based medications have been approved or are undergoing clinical trials. Although researchers do use purified chemicals derived from or based on those in the marijuana plant, it is said to be more promising therapeutically than the use of the whole marijuana plant. In addition, concerned researchers discuss on medical marijuana is that little is known on the long-term impacts of use by the people with health or age-related vulnerabilities, such as older adults or people with cancer, AIDS, cardiovascular disease, or other neurodegenerative diseases. Further research will need to be determined whether people's health has been compromised by disease or its treatment.